Alright, guys. Alrighty. New beginning. Just a real quick video. Ladies and gentlemen, this is now permanently my main account. I still have my Charlie Ranch channel, but I am now known as King Charles Wolfcale. My real alias, enough of the Wolfmeister, the Wolf Winters, the Wolfreich, the Wolfright, whatever accounts. Anyways, I just had a bitch fit. I don't have the camera anymore. I threw that motherfucker out and I smashed it with a sledgehammer. No, I didn't smash it with a sledgehammer, but I smashed it against the wall. It's broken. I uninstalled all the programs. So that motherfucker doesn't work. $7, a cheap piece of shit. Yeah, thanks, Dad. Thanks for telling me to buy that piece of fucking shit. My family's cheap, as you could pretty much tell, but I'm gonna get that new webcam. But that's not important because I'm the king now. You refer to me as King Charles, like King LeBron James, like King Harley Race, like King the Rated R Superstar Edge, King Lesnar, although I call him Shit Lesnar now, Bork Laser. Well, you know, let's really talk about, Raw. I, I didn't, honestly, I'm not even going to do a review, not on here. I saw the interaction with fucking Rusev and The Rock coming out. It was like a somewhat of a surprise, but I saw The Rock and I'm like, he's gonna face Rusev at Hell in a Cell. I'm like, that's cool. At least somebody's popular, but they better not fuck up his character. Is all I'm saying. And I saw at Dean Ambrose's interaction with John Cena. He says, "Well, I'm gonna go down, ride some Ferris wheels, ride the Wonder Wheel, go down to the Q, which is like a substation in Brooklyn because they were in Brooklyn." So, so I'm going down to this subway because it's so funny, and he's walking in this weird way. It's fucking funny. It's just trying to be goofy, and he goes on this subway. I mean, he's waiting and everybody's looking. They're, obviously probably been told beforehand not to say nothing. They're just, there. And so he walks into the thing. His hair's all messed up. He does remind me of Pillman with his hair that, I don't care what anybody says. He's a Brian Pillman ripoff, but he's cool. So he goes on the thing. He holds the strap like a New Yorker, and the train goes off. And he finds a concession stand with hot dogs, mustard, and ketchup. And I didn't see the main event, so I'm not going to talk. But I saw the end of it where he laid Cena out or whatever at the end with that fucking that future shock that Drew McIntyre did, or Dirty Deeds, or whatever the fuck you want to call that, double R DDT, basically what Foley used to do. And he threw mustard. I saw it a little bit periodically, then I turned it off because I was not in the mood to review it. He's throwing ketchup and mustard all over fucking Rollins and Cena. It's funny. I mean, he's fucking funny, and fans are enjoying it. Good, pretty good response for the Brooklyn crowd. I saw the Summer Rae and Brie Bella match. I think fucking Summer Rae probably won. Again, I just watched it for like 30 seconds. So fuck you, Brie. You're not good. You're not good in the ring. You're garbage. Yes, I'm King Charles Wolfkill. So you guys, no more Wolfreich, all that bullshit. That's kind of what Raw was. It was a better crowd, and Hell in a Cell news, Rock, Rusev. Um, I think Brock Lesnar's not even going to be there. He's probably going to be at Survivor Series from what I heard from Good Mike Work, because I think he gets some good information. And brain fart. Then John Cena and Dean Ambrose, which is going to be better than Lesnar. I thought Seth Rollins would be involved, but he'll probably end up cashing in. I hope so eventually, but you know, some people on here don't think that Seth Rollins deserved to be the champion, but I do. It's just my opinion. And they did an interview with Roman Reigns, and he's gonna come back, kick some ass. You gotta learn to talk, WWE. It's not good. God, I'm so thirsty. So that's kind of what's going on. And no more shitty cameras, no more movie maker, none of that shit. This is what it's gonna be now. And I could, change the color. The thing is when I uploaded it, it had that horrible static. And I was gonna upload a video on the ranch channel, but it had that static. It was really bad. And I turned the volume up on all the way here, so I'm probably whispering. So let's do it with headphones. And yeah, so it's kind of what's going on. And I really don't want to make more wrestling videos. And I think WWE is garbage still. I think it's boring. Um, there was this thing with Kathy Lee Guilford or Hoda. Who the fuck are these motherfuckers? Hoda. What kind of name is Hoda? You're a Hoda, bitch. I mean, they were partying with that faggot fucking Adam Rose, and the bunnies, and the Exotic Express. That's what I heard. I heard them talking about it the previous Tuesday morning. I'm like, like, oh, whatever. And then next Monday we have a new guest host, Nene. Who in the mother of fuck is Nene? Nene, my name is Nene. Yeah. Fucking stupid black bitch. Fuck. If you ever seen that Love and Hip Hop or whatever, on VH1 or MTV or BT, they have this show with all these black bitches, and there's this girl called Hazel E or something. Yeah, I'm a black bitch. I'm gonna try to act all tough and gangsta. Yeah, and then there's this girl with some fake old fucking hair. It's all puffed out. It's all curly and all that. Yeah, I'm gangsta. I'm hardcore. I drink champagne. I like the Kardashians and I like Brie mode. Yeah, fuck you, man. It kind of good. I was watching this, and me and my dad was watching this, and he's like, and this is what he said. I'm not gonna really say what he said, but he says, I don't want to see a bunch of chocolate drops fighting. It's not my dad doesn't like my family's. They don't care for black people. For some reason, I'm not like that. I like my colored people and all that, but he was just making me laugh. He said a bunch of colored people fighting. I mean, it's white people, it's colored people, it's fucking all garbage. Total divas, holy fuck, total trash. Kardashians are a little bit better, but they're not much better because the mom is the queen, Kris Jenner. Yeah, I'm not even a Kardashian. I'm Kris Jenner, and I'm gonna cry and act fake and go on Entertainment and start crying to this other bitch that has no talent. Yeah, because I think I'm Joan Rivers. Yeah, fuck you. None of those motherfucking women deserve to fucking be on motherfucking Raw. They have these guest hosts that they pay millions of fucking dollars, but it's just garbage. It's horrible. My family ain't racist. It's just there. That was just the need. That was just the reaction. Yeah, very boring. These celebrities are garbage. Nobody really wants to see these fucking bitches. If it was like Regis Philbin or a Jimmy Fallon or a Johnny Carson, who's the greatest of all time. My aunt used to love her, or my grandma Isaac. She used to say, he's a good actor. That's who I like. Johnny Carson, better than that fucking David Letterman. That's the way she talked, and I can do it good. But yeah, I mean, seriously, if you watch it, he had all the greatest, show. I think he had Archie on there, he had Edith on there, he had, George on there. He had all these great actors from Cheers and later signed. I don't know if he was around in the '90s, but I'm sure he had fucking Jerry when he was younger. In fact, I saw that when he wasn't even on Seinfeld. He was like a stand-up comedian. That's how he got to go to Seinfeld and work with fucking Elaine and all that. And that one Italian guy that's with the receiving hairline or whatever, and that crazy guy, the bubble man he would always talk about. What the fuck was his name? Kramer. He would always he would always come in the door and slide in the door like he's fucking moonwalking or whatever. It's like trying to go to the next base and or to go to home and get the run in for the other team or for their team. It's funny. Kramer was always funny and Jerry was always funny, but Elaine, when she started out that show, God damn, was she hot, man. As she went on, she kind of aged a little bit, but I like that Ray Romini, or girl from King of Queens. God damn, that bitch is hot, man. And then there's Kevin James, who's fucking funny as a motherfucker. But everybody loves Raymond. That came, as far as charisma, that came very uh, the closest to All in the Family and the Jeffersons. That's the only show in Three's Company. That's the only show, and maybe George Lopez, but it was more of a comedy show than a more what's going on in the world show. The grandma was smoking and drinking beer. George Lopez was trying to keep everything under control. Um, the mom was just basically being a sexy Latina or whatever, very gorgeous mom. God damn, that bitch is hot. And then the kids, as the teenage girl grew older, she started discovering sex and drugs. I mean, they did talk about that, but it was more along the lines of comedy. It's always Raymond, but Raymond was funny with his mom, always sticking up for Raymond. His, instead of his brother, I can't remember all their names. And then there was the wife who was always going against Marie. That's the grandmother. Those are great shows. These fucking shows, so they have Nene and these ghetto bitches. They're horrible. And ghetto is not just black; it's white too. So don't attack me. This is my new thing. But most, and that's what WWE is. It's a reality show now, folks. It's not even wrestling. I don't know why people refer it to as WWE. It's World Wrestling Entertainment, but it's more along the lines of just entertainment, sports entertainment. What the fuck does that even mean? Sports entertainment. If it's a sport and it's entertaining, why am I watching it and not being entertained? Just because The Rock came back doesn't mean that saved the show. It was probably the best reaction, but Austin's going to return, and nobody's going to fucking care about The Rock when Austin returns and be like, yeah, fuck The Rock. I'm not saying fuck The Rock. I just wasn't excited. For Rusev, get the fuck out of here. I remember him facing Rikishi at WrestleMania 13 as a Sultan. So who gives a shit? So yeah, those are the kind of shows that I like. I mean, I like shows that have comedy, but that have sense. You know, so those are the kind of shows that I like. I mean, I like Pawn Stars, hardcore Pawn. I like um, some of the shows like Selfie that they have on CBS or whatever. I think that show's gonna be good. Hot girl and some badass guy or whatever. So, it's good. I still don't get what the fuck a goddamn selfie is, but it's like oh, I'm gonna take a selfie. I'm gonna take a selfie. Oh, I took a picture of myself. You know, okay, literally, why would you want to get your camera phone and say, okay, I'm gonna take a selfie? Are you that fucking boring that you have to take a picture of yourself and post it? I know you do it for Instagram and Facebook or whatever, but you have to do that all the motherfucking time. Oh, I got it. I mean, here's my twit pic. Oh, here's my Twitter, Facebook, or my Twitter name. Fuck your phone. As Snow the product would say. And it's just people are constantly on their goddamn phones. They're driving and oh, I got into a wreck. I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't drunk, but I was texting. Oh, well, the cop would be like, well, you killed somebody, so because you couldn't wait for this motherfucking text, you killed somebody. So instead of waiting and then texting after you're done driving, you have to spend 20, 30, 40 years in jail. You decide. Because that's what people are doing now. It's stupid. People are driving drunk, not thinking. It's dumb. You know, during the holidays, use your fucking head. Don't use your fucking goddamn don't, use an excuse. That's stupid. It's dumb. Um, so basically, that's it. I just talked and talked because that's how much I cared about wrestling. You know, they're bringing the Rock back that I heard because you know they started that 6 month commitment fee or whatever. So you pay like $60 now, and now the 6 months the month went up, and now I guess they needed the Rock to pop the ratings. So that's bullshit. All that other stuff. That's what the ratings are for. Oh, he's gonna face Rusev at WrestleMania. So why is he facing him in Hell in a Cell? It's gonna ruin the fucking match. The Rock is not exactly 29 anymore. This guy's like 42, 43, and he does better movies in wrestling. Why would he want to come back? Oh, he was just in the area, so he came back. All right, well, let's say that uh, Matt Stryker, who's from New York, was in the area. Matt Stryker didn't show up because nobody cares about Matt Stryker, poor guy. Or Mick Foley from Long Island showed up and fucking double arm DDT at fucking everybody and put the sock in the mouth. Or The Rock was first of all, The Rock's from Miami. Why would he show up in motherfucking New York, Brooklyn? Does that make any motherfucking sense? I'm sorry, just whatever. Have a habit of rocking, but The Rock just shows up, and of course, Michael Cole, of course, was fucking uh, busting very very large amounts of nuts. He was covered in cum or whatever. He was fucking dousing his own semen because he went crazy. So you went crazy that much for that motherfucking bunny, and you're going crazy for The Rock. So what is in Michael Cole? Are you gay or are you not? Um, the fact that bunny has the roster spot is repulsive. Stupid fucking garbage shit. Yeah. But I know I keep going over the same thing, so I'm gonna get the fuck out of here and subscribe to the channel. I still have my Facebook. I'm not gonna get rid of that, but it's good. The wolfreich account going down was a blessing in disguise, even though I know it was from the music. I didn't care. I was like lazy on there. Number one, I had fucking 4 or 5 strikes on there, and yeah. So, anyways, I'm the king. Bow down to me, bitches. No, I'm just kidding. I'll see you guys later. Peace.